February.
Welcome. White rabbits and all that. Goodbye fashionable facial hair. Hello stupid familiar face.
We are walking to Wilmslow.
We
both
are.
used to work there.
We did, and this is the 5th part of the ring, which is all jumbled up. So yeah, we're back in Cheadle again. We're going past the station where we got off the other day.
And they changed just as you're doing that. So.
Good to go. Coco. Oh, rabbit's called Coco.
Not Chanel.
Of course you can. We're going to get you on YouTube.
Happy Monday, nice to meet you, goddamn.
What a comical start to the day.
What a rum character. There we are, mate. Cheadle Station again.
Yep, we're coming back to it.
You see, that is the plan actually. When we get to Wilmslow, we'll get the train back to here. So you will see the station again in a few hours' time. James has already done a massive walk this morning, walking from Heaton Chapel to here to meet me.
I thought you were going to say I'd done a massive something else then.
Whew, that's sunshine, mate.
9,371 steps already.
That's more than I've done. I've just run up and down the living room a bit. The ring walk on this side, that's to say the east side, we have pretty much followed the railway tracks the whole way from Piccadilly, haven't we? I think we go straight across, up that path, and follow that, what's it called, Heathbank Road? Alright, James.
Now, bearing in mind, after Wilmslow, we'll probably leave railways behind on the ring.
We do. We head through Mobley and through to Knutsford eventually. And then that brings us to Overtabley, where we started. What's James spotted?
I've spotted something very special on your side.
We've got Coral Road leading to Coral Avenue. Looking at the map, Heathbank Road, which we're on, is just a very straight long line, which James seemed to think is a dead end, but it's not. There's a path through the fields. Wow, look at that.
Nice. A whale going over was a beluga, actually.
He says it's going to Bremen. We have a friend who lives in Bremen. I went and visited once. That's where they brew, what is it? Is it Beck's?
I'm not actually keen on Beck's.
I'll drink anything if it's wet. There you go, mate. There's Manchester down there, eventually. We've walked all that way.
Well, that's Stockport, those buildings there, isn't it?
Is it? Okay. Stockport, not Manchester. It's like the other day when I'm pointing the camera at the Manchester climbing wall going, oh, Gorton Monastery. Wrong. Check your facts. There's the other side, the skyscrapers of Wilmslow.
Yeah.
Right, let's get back off the bridge and carry on the walk. I need to tally up, mate, just how far we've walked off the ring, what percentage. It's definitely not a half, it's maybe not even a quarter,
no,
but we still have covered quite a bit of distance. Is it still Cheadle Hulme then?
Oh yeah. 0161 phone number, innit? Changes to 01625 at Wilmslow.
Here we go, another bridge under the railway. A low one. Look at these buildings. Old churches and schools and
a nice name though.
Stuff. What's a nice name?
Cheadle Hulme's always had a nice name.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know.
Beautiful.
Look on the map.
We'll have to do a bit of research when we get home. It's even got gargoyles on the roof. Wow. There you go. You can see it a bit better now without the sun shining on it.
My school never had anything like that. It was just a load of prefab buildings.
Ours was. What was it again? Cheadle Hulme School,
Hulme
part
School.
of. Well, well, well. Little mushroom garden here. Very cute.
Like the ones you eat, those actually look pretty.
Nice. Beautiful effort, kids. Well done. I like that. Oh, here's some more. Linton Park Road.
Look at the post box with the lovely shiny GR on it. That must be George.
George Regina.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Got 3 people on it.
Choo-choo. We now leave the road. We're going to take the path to the left of this, what James thinks might have been a railwayman's cottage. Although it looks pretty modern. Maybe it's been rebuilt and re-extended and Stanley Road, 3 Acres Lane. So, February. January came and went so quickly.
Good.
Had a very 2020 feel to it. The weather's getting better. There's already something popping up in my back garden.
Yeah, daffodils. Is it getting
More like a
lighter?
crocus or maybe a bluebell. So, peoples, we're going to go under the A34.
I actually think, if I get up on the map, that we're leaving Greater Manchester behind about here.
Oh, he never puts his bloody camera on, does he? Right, I'll explain it quickly. We've got about another half a mile of Great Manchester. Next. That was professional, wasn't it?
Always. We're always professional in everything we do, whether it's professionally rambling, professionally talking nonsense.
We definitely do that.
We are
definitely do that
professional.
well.
Bridle way, public footpath. As a YouTuber, I have got the YouTube Studio app, which tells me lots of interesting facts and figures. For example, our viewers are 2/3 male, 1/3 female. Another interesting fact is that only about 5% of views, maybe 6 or 7, it fluctuates, come from actual subscribers. The sound of birds singing. Hey mate, there's the bridge that we're going to cross.
Here we are, on the way to disaster.
I'm the winner!
Because they cut all the services, so...
Look, it's been frozen overnight. Oh, look at that one. The first time I went to Sopot on the Baltic Sea in Poland, there was a pub and they'd mistranslated it. Instead of calling it the Blue Poodle, which is what it was called in Polish, błękitny pudel, they called it the Blue Puddle. So it's a crossroads and we're debating what to do. Woo, look at that field. Normally I was going to take us to the right, past Seashell Trust, but we are going to be better off doing the shorter route because we have got a train to catch in. How long till the train?
An hour and 15 minutes.
Nice tree. Juicens, United Carpets. These are some classic shops, these. Best of British. The conversation has turned to bookshops. When I lived in Leeds, there was a shop, which I hope still exists, called the Community Shop. Second-hand books, brilliant. A lot of my collection came from there. And then we got talking about Borders. Who remembers Borders? There was one down at the Peel Centre in Stockport. There was one at Birstall on your way into Leeds, near the IKEA.
There's one in Leeds, there's one in York.
Oh mate, I remember, yeah. We used to go and sit in the one in Leeds Centre and just study on a Wednesday afternoon. Brilliant. When the one in Stockport shut down, I went and just grabbed a load of books. I got a copy of the Doomsday Book of Cheshire. I got a big fat massive Russian English dictionary. What else did I get? Can't remember now. TK Maxx is behind us. What's this now? This is the new road, isn't it?
This is the old bit of the new road, if that makes sense. It's a Highland road, for sure.
So shiny.
Is this the way to Armadillo?
That's not right, is it?
Oh, it's Amarillo.
Amarillo,
Clue.
yellow.
Amarillo. Well, it's yellow, look, come on. I've got
yellow
it partly
Amarillo.
right.
What do you reckon this place is? That's pretty cool. Looks like a building of the future. I've never seen that before, have you?
I've vaguely seen it as a drive-by, but never really given it a second thought.
This looks quite 1960s, really. Little 1960s trading estate. Just for a bit of nostalgia, those photographs that I took in January 2010 of me and you in Marks and Spencer's at the back there.
We're in the one.
Can I add them?
Approaching.
You in the cheese aisle. You checking out the lingerie. I say avocado, he says okado.
You say tomato, I say
Who knows what's
tomato.
right?
You don't say potato, do you?
I
Unless
do.
you're Spanish, in which case you say patatas.
Patatas fritas.
Exactly.
I think this is the way. The footpath by the brook. Woo!
Wasn't there a song that began something like that? I say avocado, you say okado. Not those words, of course, but something along those themes.
Is it a scrapyard?
Shopping trolley there for you.
Aren't there a load of those in Birmingham?
Here we are, the towers of, where is it?
Pampas.
This is a cute little bridge.
J'en ai marre.
Pourquoi?
J'en ai Andrew marre.
Je croyais que tu aimais les trains.
Mais pas tout le temps.
You can have too much of a good thing. Woo! Boom! Have a banana! Looks like an old pub that's seen better days. What's he up to?
Mermaid.
The mermaid? La Sirena. On many an occasion we've mentioned our friend Simon Wilson, but we watch another guy, or another two guys, called,
Bald and bankrupt.
real name Benjamin Rich, and Geraldo Baldieri, a
Real
Norwegian man.
He's actually called Harold.
I approve.
Yeah.
They're both in Estonia at the minute, having discussions about their musical tastes. Harold likes thrash metal, he likes things like Lamb of God.
And Scooter.
Yeah, oh that's good.
Scooter's not thrash metal, it's like
No.
techno.
Yeah, I love a bit of Scooter.
I love Scooter.
And Bald likes
Think I can't ride
old Soviet Russian music and Southern America, Latino music.
Which
a
is
band
fine as
called
well.
Cumbia. Not Cumbria, Cumbia.
Walking towards the sun, don't like it.
No.
If you turn around and do that, looks a lot nicer. Look, it's me.
Yeah. We'll have to get to the forest one day, James. Do you reckon that comes from French? De la mer? From the lake? De la mer? De la mer? Another train, James. Church Terrace, Church Road, and then we're on the big Manchester Road, which takes us straight to Wilmslow. Yeah. There you go, here's a nice church. Crossfield Road, the Starship Discovery of the series, Star Trek Discovery, is a Crossfield class starship. Very astute.
They are astute. I used to think astute stood for a statue. When I was about 5 years old.
So here we are, guys, Hanford. Masons. Station Road to Dean Road. This road is long, boring and straight. Must be a joke there.
Boring. We go downhill and uphill and then downhill and uphill.
Don't we go past the Jaguar dealers? Not Jaguar, Ferrari.
And 4.
This is Hanford Station. Well, I told you there were some posh cars up here, bud.
Nice.
Rolls Royce,
Do you remember the
McLaren.
rolls can hardly? It rolls like you can hardly believe.
Dude, definitely some money here. Here's the Ferrari place. Shall we go and see what we fancy? I do need a new car. Some nice wheels in there, mate. Yes, please. These are like the ones in my dream last night.
This vehicle is locked, well, obviously.
Oh, mate, that's nice.
It's a touring one. I'll be stripped
Wow.
down to hell, that.
Over the road, we've got the Porsche garage as well.
911's barely changed in like half a century.
Porsche. Yes, please.
I've ridden the bike along here a few times coming from Middleton.
Is this the Bollin?
So what does it do then? Because we're not at the office, it must curve around an awful lot.
Hey! Welcome to Wilmslow. It's always a pleasure to come back. Lovely place. We spent a lot of time in Wilmslow, didn't we? How long were you at Emirates? Here, I was there 4 years.
4.5 years.
When we get walking, we put the world to rights. Right now, we're reminiscing about holidays in the south of France.
Yeah,
I was just telling James about I think it was called Le Grand Prix des Feux d'Artifice or something like that. It was a big competition of fireworks. And every sort of week, a different country put on a firework display, all free, and people would come down to the beach and sit and watch the fireworks. And that was pretty cool.
And then one evening it rained, you said.
I did, and it was a very, very heavy downpour, but warm. All the locals must have known it was coming because they just all got up and went, and we were there going, where are they all going? And then, and you can't beat Le Promenade des Anglais along the coast in Nice, just skating down
Well,
that.
if you go along the Promenade des Anglais to the sort of eastern end, there's a hill you can go up and you get a massive
You
view
do,
of
of the port. Have you ever seen the film Brice de Nice? With Jean Dujardin, it's so funny. Eat you casse, eat you casse, eat you casse, eat you baby casse, eat you baby casse, eat you baby casse. Quality. If you can watch Brice de Nice, do it. It's about a surfer in the south of France waiting for his wave to arrive, not realising there are no waves in Nice because it's on the Mediterranean.
Oh look, it's the bloody railway.
This is a hard hat area. You have to have your hat hard on. Your hard hat on. Wilmslow station's up there. This is our mucky detour that'll take us down past the viaduct.
Oh, what was that? Oh, it's one of the supports of the fence. I did nearly take offence then.
But as Magnus Magnuson used to say,
I started so I'll finish.
Let me just have a look on my old telephone.
The problem is this bloody sunlight, I can't actually see how mucky it is.
Yeah, we've walked 1 hour and 25 minutes, 3.92 miles. It's good fun to reminisce. I think fondly of my times at Emirates, all the people who've come and gone in our lives. That's more like it. It's opened out a bit now. We're out of the claustrophobic tunnel. All the leaves on the floor. Feels quite autumny. Ooh, we've just been reminded. Another YouTube channel, a guy called GeoGuessr.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, he's I can't remember his real name. I think he's from the Midlands, and he goes on adventures where he tries to walk in a straight line. I think he failed at the attempt in Wales, but he did make it across Norway. And then me and you watched a video where him and his mate went through Europe, not in a straight line.
No.
But definitely worth the watch, that channel. I'll put a link in the description. In some ways, this walk that we're doing, the ring walk, is akin to that straight line walk, except we've not got a precise GPS and we're not trying to follow it to the line.
No.
See, if it was this guy, we'd be climbing over this fence and over the railway track, which is a bit of a no-no.
Way. Do you know the limerick? As I was going to St Ives,
No.
I met a man with 7 wives.
Right.
I can't remember the rest of it.
There once was a woman from Venus, whose body was shaped like a freight train. James is quite excited. And I'm just eating my beef and onion crisps.
I counted 27 on that one.
Did you enjoy that? This is the bit where we descend down to the valley. There's a viaduct down there.
Yeah, we've got to send this for about 30 metres now, I think.
I don't remember this being tarmac like this years ago when we worked here.
This looks fairly new.
You ever been up Steep Hill in Lincoln towards the cathedral?
I don't think I've ever been to Lincoln.
Bloody steep.
Is there a park there? Lincoln
No.
Park.
Very funny.
You've obviously taken inspiration from me and made it worse.
When you're in nature, just take the time to have a look around you.
Well, we've got 17 minutes.
It's going to take 15 to get to the station.
Let's leg it. There's the old viaduct. We used to park underneath that. Mate, this is bringing it all back. Well, literally, every dinner time that I had, mate, what did we have, half an hour? I'd
had a
run
15
out of that
or 15
office
then,
and
yeah.
I would go literally everywhere and anywhere. I've been all the way up here, as far as the waterfall. Mate, look at that.
I know.
Riverside Court, Bollin Walk, Wilmslow.
We've got 16 minutes till the train, but 14 to the station. I think it allows for getting over the road. Oh yeah, wasn't there a little back way we used to drop through?
I remember on my last day I did a bit of a play on words. You see, when I used to answer the phone in French, I'd say, Les Émirats, bonjour, Jamie à l'appareil. On my last day I went, Les Émirats, au revoir, Jamie n'est plus à l'appareil. Guten Tag, Jamie, mein Name, wie kann ich Sie helfen? Riverside Court, James.
Should we just go to the entrance and run very quickly?
Yes,
Yes.
I approve.
Andy.
Not seen it for about 8 years. What?
Mate, every day for 4 years, you go through them doors, or rather the doors at the back actually,
Yourself.
and our office was up there. Wie darf ich Ihnen helfen? Was kann ich für Sie tun? The King Billy's still there, King William. We used to call it the König Wilhelm.
There you go, there's a Sirocco. To be your next car.
Such a lovely little bit of nostalgia today.
Yeah.
On my lunch I'd be running up here, getting a Boots meal deal, or going up to Subway at the top there.
The Wetherspoon is your camera's the wrong way, mate. Needs to be that way.
It was here, the Bollin Fee. Spent many an afternoon in there.
We were out of the kitchen. Remember the rectory?
I loved the rectory, my mum and dad loved it too.
Yeah,
Miller and Carter. There it is, the rectory.
Yeah. See, Wilmslow is so posh. They got D&G bus, Dolce & Gabbana, even support the buses down there. It's just slow.
I'm a bit eager with my mask. It's on already.
See, I've got mine, so you can't say I don't. Yeah, 2 to Cheadle Hulme, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably be an off-peak single.
Hello guys, thank you. Yeah. Mate, this is taking me back. Well, we made it.
Wilmslow Station. The memories are flooding back. We just heard a train which sounds like one engine.
To be fair, on that point we can probably end the video. So,
Yes.
thanks for joining us
Probably the
again.
straightest line we've ever walked in.
Yeah.
Probably ever will walk in.
Until episode 6.
Yes, see you next time.
Toodaloo.